Boom, ladies and gentlemen, back-to-back days, Saturday and Sunday sweep. We're on a 6-0 run. Leave those comments below with the money bags to show your support. Let's hop right into this. Nick Mencken here with Pickdawgz. Today is August 7, 2023, and on this show, you know all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into my free plays, smash that like button. It helps me out a ton, and it costs you none. And subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have over 136,000 subscribers and growing daily. And if you're looking for my premium picks, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and check out our premium picks tab. That's where you'll find my MLB lock of the day just for $20, and we're hot there as well, ladies and gentlemen. And best of all of our daily packages come with credit guarantee. You can read more about that on our website under any daily package we cappers have to offer. Now, let's continue this money train right now. 6-0. Let's go for a nice 9-0 little run, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off in game number 1 between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Right now for the Minnesota Twins, Lopez will be on the mound with a 6-6 record this season with a 4.01 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Detroit Tigers Wentz with a 2-9 record and a 6.37 ERA. My concern in this matchup is definitely Wentz, but we'll see if this Minnesota offense could get to Wentz early. I know Wentz has been having a down season. He's 2-9. His ERA is high right now, and this Minnesota Twins team has been scoring runs, but they've been scoring runs in games later on. I don't think that the Minnesota Twins will get off to a hot start, even though Wentz is on the mound for the Tigers. I'm looking at this game simply. Wentz, the Detroit Tigers at home, I don't think the Detroit Tigers will be scoring a run in that first inning. That's why in game number 1 between the Twins and the Tigers, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs, first inning. Let's go into our second game that I have for you today between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Right now for the Chicago Cubs, Smiley will be on the mound with an 8-7 record and a 4.71 ERA. He'll be matched up against the New York Mets, Senga, with a 7-6 record and a 3.25 ERA. I will say Senga does pitch a lot better, especially at home. This game is played in New York, and Smiley's been hit or miss for the Cubs. He does have a little higher end of an ERA, so I don't think these New York Mets are going to score on Smiley, especially in that first inning, as they've been lacking in their run production. I think Smiley will be locked in, same with Senga. That's why in game number 2 between the Cubs and the Mets, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs, first inning. Let's roll into our last game, our third and final game between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Right now for the Atlanta Braves, they got their ace Strider on the mound with a 12-3 record and a 2.36 ERA. He'll be matched up against Pittsburgh Pirates Beto with a 2-2 record and a 5.18 ERA. I'm strictly looking at this offense that I've seen out of the Atlanta Braves. They like to score often and early. I think they're going to get to Beto in this matchup, especially in the top of the first inning. And I think they got a really good chance to put a run or two across. I know Strider will be locked in more or less, especially with this Pittsburgh Pirates team, but they've been producing runs as well. But my bias is I'm leaning more towards the Atlanta Braves getting to Beto in this matchup in that top of the first. That's why in game number 3 between the Braves and the Pirates, we're smacking the YRFI. Let's take a recap of the games that I've selected. Game number 1 between the Twins and the Tigers, we're hitting the NRFI. No runs, first inning. Game number 2 between the Cubs and the Mets, we're hitting the NRFI. No runs, first inning. In our third and final game between the Braves and the Pirates, we are smacking the YRFI. Yes runs, first inning. Once again, this is Nick Mencken with Pickdawgz. If you have not done so, smack that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And let's stay hot, ladies and gentlemen, on a 6-0 run. Let's throw the money bags in that comment. Make sure you like it. And if you're looking for my MLB lock of the day, check that description below. That link is there. And I will see you guys tomorrow.